Presentation, we want to look at marginal propensity to consume, MPC, and marginal propensity to save, MPS. So before we hit those, let's talk about income a little bit. We learned that income is consumption, savings, and taxes. We learned this back in chapter 4. So consumption, savings, and taxes, that's our personal income or our gross income. We learned that households sell the service of the resource they own to a firm, and then the firm pays them for the service of that resource. If I'm a laborer, they pay me wages. If I'm a landlord, they pay me rent. And then that becomes our income. And what we do with our income is we consume. So households buy consumer goods. That's in the outputs market. We save, we defer some of our consumption in the loanable funds market. We pay taxes to the government, so the government redistributes income and offers us public goods and services. Something else that we want to focus on is disposable income. Your book uses DY for disposable income. And disposable income is your take-home pay, just the consumption and the savings. So since the taxes are missing here, the taxes have already gone out. This is your disposable income. This is the money that we consume and save with, the money that we pay our bills, and the money that we save up so we can go on holiday or send our kids to college or something like that. These ideas are really important, but disposable income is more important with marginal propensity to consume and marginal propensity to save. Let's take a look. So, marginal propensity to consume is the change in consumption over the change in disposable income. So, in economics, we simplify arguments all the time, other things being equal. We try to isolate variables to see how they react with each other. And so we're really trying to just focus on these variables here. In economics, marginal means the change or the next one or the additional one. Propensity is like the frequency of an occurrence or the likelihood of an occurrence. It sounds almost like the mode in algebra or a statistical probability in statistics. And you guys know what consumption is. It's households buying a consumer good. So what this is saying is, what's the added likelihood that a household will buy something? And economists say, you know, if you really focus on disposable income, you can go ahead and say, well gosh, when disposable income changes, household consumption is probably going to change. When disposable income goes up, household consumption is probably going to go up. When it goes down, household consumption is going to go down. So this is going to be a ratio, and there's a couple of important assumptions. In the short run, we can never consume more than we get in disposable income. I know that we can use credit cards and stuff like that, and that's really an argument for another time, but over a long time horizon, we'd have to pay the credit card back, so we can never have our consumption be more than our disposable income. Hey guys, it means that the bottom piece, the denominator, is always going to be bigger than the top piece, the numerator. So I want to go ahead and I want to map out marginal propensity to save real quick, and then we're going to tie the ideas together. Marginal propensity to save is the change in saving divided by the change in disposable income. So this is just has really similar ideas. It says, hey, what's the thing, other things being equal, what's the thing that's probably going to add to us having opportunities to save? Changes to opportunities for disposable income. So as our disposable income goes up, we're probably going to have opportunity to save more. When our disposable income goes down, we're going to have opportunity to save less. So again here, this denominator is going to be bigger than the numerator. You're never going to save more than your take-home pay. Okay, so we started out by looking at disposable income, and we said that that's the consumption and the saving. And the thing is, if you add up in dollars what you consume and what you save, it will equal in dollars your disposable income. What marginal propensity to consume and save does is it takes these dollars and it kind of makes ratios out of them. So for example, if my disposable income was $100 and I saved, oh forgive me, I consumed 80, it would mean that I would have to save 20. So the total of the disposable income has to be the sum of all your consuming and saving. Another way of looking at this real quick would be, well, 100% of my disposable income 80% of it was consuming and 20% of it was saving. Hey, that's MPC and MPS right there. So we want to make a connection that if you sum up the ratio of consuming, marginal propensity to consume, and the ratio of saving, marginal propensity to save, when you sum up those ratios, they have to equal 1. They have to equal 100%. So, if my disposable income changed by $100 and I consumed $80 of it, that means that my MPC is 0.8, 80%. If my disposable income went up by $100 and I saved 20 bucks of it, my marginal propensity to consume would be 20%. The 20% and the 80%, that's your 100% of disposable income. So thanks for watching this video. We're going to take these ideas and put them together with something called the expenditure multiplier. Thanks.